Hey guys, post build super here. This first part's going to be dubbed over because my dumbass forgot to check if my audio was working, and it wasn't. Enjoy! Oh god damn it, I overslept. Oh god, what time is it? 2025? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a minute, but I'm finally here. Today we are building the World Trade Center project once again. This time, snazzier than ever. I got replay mod, I got DaVinci Resolve, I got loads of inexperience, and I don't know what I'm doing. But hopefully it all turns out well, and I hope you guys will follow me along as we go through this journey. And so without further ado, let's get into it. So this first part basically entirely consists of me starting out with building the concourse walls. That's what this whole episode's about. It's not terribly interesting, but hopefully I can make something out of it. It's basically just organizing the chaos. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just building the bridge outline so I can keep it up for later, because I'm gonna have to get rid of it at the bottom. And basically, yeah, so I can use it for later. A concourse wall, for those unaware, is basically just an uninterrupted section of wall that has multiple entrances from a concourse area going in and out. The concourse wall was a pretty easy thing to build. A lot of it was just using World Edit to stack the blocks up high and then get rid of all the garbage in the middle that I accidentally stacked up I didn't mean to, and that's what I'm doing right now. Now onto the Vesey Street wall. It's very simple. I'm basically just outlining the entrances and then stacking the wall up. The Vesey Street concourse wall was the longest section of concourse wall across the World Trade Center complex. It had multiple entrances into it, as well as a subway system entrance for pedestrians coming in and out. And here's me failing to do World Edit 3 times in a row. There we go, 4 times the charm. You get it eventually. So basically, yeah, Vesey Street wall now done. Moving on to the next part, I'm slowly losing my sanity because I can't find the picture I need to build this next part. Dude, I can't find this fucking picture. This is episode 1 and I'm already losing my sanity. Fuck it, man. I'm just gonna use my goddamn stream and just reuse it. All of this, by the way, is to just do this. That was it. It was just to make a fucking angle on something. Moving on from that headache, I'm now finally building the rest of the West Street concourse wall. I believe this concourse wall is probably going to be the most complicated due to the Marriott Hotel's entrance, as well as an entrance to a restaurant and an entrance to the parking garage, which was located underneath the World Trade Center complex. Taking a break from concourse walls for a while, I now move on to outlining the World Trade Center Plaza buildings. These buildings consisted of World Trade Centers 4, 5, and 6, and it'll be useful for me later, so when I go to fill in the rest of the space, as you'll see shortly, I'll know where the buildings are located. The outline I just made was for 6 World Trade Center. That building was primarily a U.S. Customs house and served a lot of government purposes. What I'm doing now is failing to do World Edit, but seriously, what I'm doing now is filling in all the extra space with blocks to give it some solid ground. Next, I decided to build the plaza, basically just copy and pasting the layer below up to where it should be, because if you can see the birch planks, that includes the outline for the plaza buildings that I need. So it just makes it easier for me to build because they're already there and I can kind of go off of as a starting point. Once I got it up, I Just kind of got rid of all the garbage I didn't need, filling in this line you can see here and the random brown blocks that are kind of scattered along the middle circle there. That's just stuff that I'm not going to build and it's in my way. I also decided while I was at it to go ahead and build the outline for 3 World Trade Center. This building was a 22-story Marriott hotel, and I figured I should probably do it now because it's going to be the most annoying thing to do right now, and I wanted to get it over with. And it ended up being the most annoying thing to do because the angles are a little bit ambiguous with the layout, and it was just confusing for me. It took me a little bit to figure out, as you'll see, and basically I just wanted to get it done. It took a long time. I got it mixed up somewhere. The angle wasn't lining up right and it was kind of giving me a big headache. Eventually I do get some help from the map creator, so it ended up being, you know, okay, but it was just really annoying, and this part was tedious as hell. 3 World Trade Center in the building community is like the biggest headache out of every building. It's at an angle, everything's at an angle, and angles are really annoying in Minecraft, and it's gonna not be terribly fun to build when I get to it. Looking back on this footage makes me wonder why I did all this by hand. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? All of the stuff I'm filling in here is basically walls and markers for stuff that was for the lobby, which is the floor below the level I'm building up. I'm basically raising up the section with the outline, filling it in so I know where to build the actual building above the floor below it, and then just getting rid of all of the stuff in it so it's a clean outline. After doing some quick detail work around the towers, I then moved on to outlining 5 World Trade Center, as you can see right here. 5 World Trade Center was the largest of the Plaza buildings around the Plaza. It's also my personal favorite building due to it having a Krispy Kreme. Don't judge me, I just like donuts. After 5, I moved on to outlining 4 World Trade Center. This building primarily consisted of stock trading floors as well as a restaurant located on the plaza floor of the building. This part took me way too fucking long, so because of that, I'm just going to talk about where I want to go with this series moving forward. What I want to do from this video forward is basically make longer videos and take a little bit more time editing, so the videos will probably come out less frequent, but there'll be more to consume, because at the rate I'm currently doing this at the time of editing this, I have been editing this for like almost 2 weeks now, and that's a little too long, I think, for a 11.5-minute video. So what I want to do from now on is basically just spend more time building, record what I want to record, edit what I want to edit, and make the videos up longer than what they are now. And so that way you guys will have basically just more stuff to watch. I think it's more entertaining to watch me build big stuff than it is to watch me build some walls and a fucking staircase for 2.5 minutes. It's still going on, by the way. It's not ended. It took me way too long to build this fucking staircase. You're gonna see me try over and over again. But yeah, basically the plan is to make longer videos and edit them more. On YouTube this day and age, it's mostly longer style content that gets all the views. You know, which I don't like to necessarily do, but this format's not going to work the way it is. And I'm still fucking trying to build this staircase, man. It's not. This took me an hour. This took me an hour. Just think about that. But yeah, that's basically it. I figured I'd share my thoughts, and yeah, that's it. So the last part I want to show you guys is my brand new lobby design, or not lobby design, but outer wall design. Basically, I'm using the new pale oak blocks for the bow ties, and I think they look pretty nice. A lot more vibrant than last time, so I think it looks really good. And then also, if anybody remembers my window panel lines, I'm using light gray carpet with some string. I could also use barrier blocks too, I guess, but beforehand I used to have iron trap doors placed where the string was and then carpet on top, but it looked too thick. So I switched it to just carpet, and I think now this looks a lot better. I also kind of tried to edit the tridents a little bit more. I tried to articulate the angle by using a debug stick and iron trap doors, and I think it looks alright. It's definitely better than before, so yeah, that's basically what's going to be over here that I'm going to build in the next episode. If you guys would like to use the map layout that I'm using, it is made by Energy. The link in the description will be to the map. If you would also like to get really nice references to build your own World Trade Center project while you're using his really cool layout, the other link in the description will be for a World Trade Center enthusiast server, which has plenty of photos, videos, and documents archiving the original complex as it used to be. I also hang out there frequently, and I have my own channel where I post updates on my videos and how my project's coming along. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching the first part of my brand new series, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.